This like has not happened before.
I think he's just like talking in his sleep.
Ah!
Yeah, he's pissing himself.
Do you have a medic on scene?
America is open for business, and we're here to see how far we can sell out before the people push back. This is Fake Focus Group. You've seen the headlines. American jobs are moving overseas. While automation is usually the scapegoat, a larger factor is cheap foreign labor and less restrictive labor laws abroad. Instead of holding big business accountable, people have blamed the American worker, calling them lazy and overprotected. Which got us thinking, could we use a system that inspires competition to convince Americans to work harder and keep jobs here? So we had phony proctor Samir invite two groups of American workers to witness the unveiling of a new plan. In case they were Debbie Downers, we had our inside man, C-esta, to bring the corporate patriotism to the room.
They threw a plate and I threw a chair. We had to have HR resolve it.
Real people, phony services.
Do you guys think we're the most productive nation in the world? Yes or no?
No, not by
Far
a long
from it.
shot.
You ever see somebody slacking off at work?
I have a girl who spends more time deciding what she's eating.
You haven't even mentioned wasting time on the internet. It could be such a time waster.
If you could take like a mid-afternoon nap at the office place, would you do it?
Hell yes. At least it's from my perspective, I always felt it was looked down upon. Can I just get an hour? So can I get 15 minutes in the corner and go to sleep? It's the opposite of being coddled. It's almost as if that nothing's ever good enough. And that's been like that from my entire lifetime. Bottom line.
Okay, I see. So switching gears here, do any of you do like guided competitive workouts? Yeah, like a Fitbit.
I think healthy competition is very beneficial to performance and productivity.
Right. Do you wish there was a better metric to like calculate like productivity? Because you were saying, right, the night and the day are different.
Yeah.
Lazy workers? Check. Open to change? Check. Willingness to treat people like machines? Check. Without a doubt, they were ready for the unveiling. Presenting Clocking In. With our new system, employees will be able to compete against each other for the top productivity score. Like popular competitive workout programs, their Clocking In chain will track all their movements to monitor performance, and then display their score on a leaderboard. The employees will win daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly prizes. Lazy employees will be alerted by an alarm on their chain if they go over their break time. Social pressure becomes key to hitting corporate targets. When your peers' performance is made public, employees will become more productive while creating a fun, competitive work atmosphere for maximum potential. Okay, seems like a good reaction.
I think it's good. I think encouraging competition between employees is a good thing.
It's like somebody might get a bad score because maybe they weren't feeling well that day. I mean, you know.
I feel like if you have a scoreboard where every day you're looking up, that might not do well for your ego. I know that sounds silly, but it's the truth.
Come in with something like this, like to my company, they're gonna feel like an animal, like they're being like timed and
Big Brother is watching.
Right.
They seem to see some downsides, but could Samir spice it up to bring them on board?
What should we call it? Like instead of chain, like
Work bit.
Oh, that sounds good.
What's a motivating sound that would make someone go back to work?
Not a beep.
I like being alarmed, you know, like I like, so maybe like, you know, chimpanzees, kind of like.
People began to lighten up once their suggestions were taken into consideration.
How about VIP passes for your favorite singer or something like that?
Who would you like to see?
Shawn Mendes.
So far, so good. The group seemed to see the value of the product. In addition to the new system, Samir had one more product to try out with the group. While the competitive advantage of working to the bone somehow seemed to be flawless, surely it would require some sort of nap time.
Can I just get an hour? So can I get 15 minutes in the corner and go to sleep? Nothing's ever good enough.
This seemed like the perfect time to introduce fellow phony friend Dave to show off this would-be cutting-edge drug and showcase its effects.
Hey everybody, this is Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Dave. So Dave works at Holzer Farms factory in upstate.
I work on the deboning line. Usually we do about 10 breasts a minute, and then just pack them up, stack them up, ship them, flip them. Well, that's what we say.
Cool. So C-esta, let me introduce C-esta. C-esta, as you can see here, is it's not technically a pharmaceutical, it's a nootropic. Nootropics are drugs, supplements, and other substances that may improve cognitive function.
So what it does is it gives you what feels like 6 hours sleep in just a few minutes.
It's basically a nap in a pill.
But
right?
you don't fall asleep.
No, you do.
Oh, you fall asleep.
Oh, you do fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So just take it, and then we can go over the ads.
Yep.
All right. Typically, how long does it take you to fall asleep?
4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Okay. Why don't we? Yeah, let's go through some of the ads. So basically, what we're trying to do is figure out like exactly what people think about in terms of like these slogans. And these slogans came from like corporate headquarters, so they're a little bit more corporate than
we would like them to be. And so for the first one, make work so easy I can do it in my sleep. The slogan's good, unless it's me.
Oh no. He's just snoring. I think he's snoring. All right, so let's look at the ad. So what else do you?
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Okay, a lot of people
live by that. I think Lady Gaga voice.
Oh my God.
Was
Oh,
that?
Yeah, he's pissing himself.
Oh, that's the water.
Is that a side effect?
Wait, where's his water bottle? Is that
On the
really
side, on the
big?
side.
It's on the ground.
Oh my God.
You awake?
You awake, Dev? Dev? Dev?
You awake? You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm fine. Actually, that has not happened before. I have to be honest with you.
And now you feel perfectly good right this second.
I'm literally going to work.
You're like more awake than when you came in here, for sure.
So you're like gonna go back?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it was nice watching you sleep, but that was a good job.
Oh, good.
But I really just gotta ask, you've been doing this for 3 months, every time you take it, you're fine when you wake up. And you're good to go and you feel great.
Yeah, I'm ready to work. It's like having a bunch of Red Bulls.
Wow.
Substitute.
Except you don't feel like you're speedy.
No, I feel good. I feel focused.
Wow.
All right, then.
There's no right or wrong way to sleep. Some people snore, some people wet the bed. Who are we to judge? Either way, it seemed like C-esta was a major success, but how many people were willing to use both of these services?
The clocking, regardless of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, clocking
regardless
is
of
two different things.
pill?
Yeah. Just the clocking in.
Yeah, I'm for that. No. I was there from the very beginning when you asked.
Yeah, so it's 3.
All right, well, I don't want to hold anyone up, but I think we really found a way to save American jobs today.
Okay, not such a great response to the drug, but maybe for these Americans, employers could make their workers more productive if their needs and worries were addressed.
So are the employees gonna have the leaderboard for the managers? Will they be able to see that?
No. So if you drink coffee or tea, like raise your hand.
I've never drank coffee in my entire life. When it comes to hot tea, I've never had hot tea in my entire life.
But you've had tea.
No, you know what? Iced tea, yes, but not hot tea. But I tell you the truth, when it comes to breakfast, I don't even have iced tea with it.